children, welcome back. Hope you all are enjoying your good health and doing well in your study. So children, in this video we are going to discuss one of the very important topic which was the part of mechanism of Indian monsoon. So that is the difference between the retreating monsoon and advancing monsoon. Along with this, we are going to cover our subtopic, that is the mango shower and Kal Baisakhi. So let us begin with these two topics. Children, let us see the pattern of Indian season: cold weather season, hot weather season, advancing monsoon or retreating monsoon. Let us see the features of the cold weather season. The cold weather season begins from the mid-November in northern India and stays till February. December and January are the coldest month of the northern part of India. This season is important for rabi crops. The weather is normally marked by clear sky, low temperature, low humidity and feasible wind. Now summer season, that is hot weather season, is the hottest of the four temperate seasons. Summer generally starts from the month of March and continues up to May. The date of beginning of summer varies according to the climate and tradition and culture. When the summer is in the northern hemisphere, it is winter in the southern hemisphere, vice versa. So children, let us understand the difference between advancing monsoon and retreating monsoon. So for that we need to make a map. With the help of map, it will be very easy for us to understand the movement of or the mechanism of monsoon. So as we all know, here is Arabian Sea and here is Bay of Bengal. So children, what happened? Generally monsoon began in the month of June and July. So in India, how does this wind used to travel? As we all know, during the month of May and June, the wind direction remains towards the, if we are talking about advancing monsoon, the wind direction of wind remains towards the land, and that time it remains the low pressure area. So here in the land it remains low pressure area, and wind which are starting from the Arabian Sea, these winds are called as the trading winds. And we know why it is called as trading winds, because Arabian people, they used to start trading in the month of June or July, because it helps to move their ship forward along with the waves of sea. That's why we say as trading wind. And that time the speed of wind remains very high, that is 30 kilometers. Now what happened, these trading winds, when they start moving towards this direction and it enter in the month of June. Okay, so from here it enters to from the month of June, 1st June, and by the time here it reaches 5th June. Then towards the northern plain it reaches 10th June, and here up to here it reaches 15th June, and up to here it covers around the month of 1st July. So this is the direction of wind, and most of the shower or most of the rain used to take place during the month of or the timing of advancing monsoon. So we can say that the first difference what we get towards the advancing monsoon is that the wind direction remains from sea to land. From here the wind direction is moving from sea to land, and most of the shower used to take place. It means heavy rain used to take place during the process of advancing monsoon. Why? Because winds are carrying huge amount of moisture in it, because they are directly coming from the sea, and while moving towards their journey they used to carry lot amount of moisture, and when they get here struck with the Western Ghat, this is your Eastern Ghat and this is Western Ghat. So when these moist winds they get struck with the Western Ghats, then some part of that shower used to take place over there, and remaining part they used to move towards their northern plains. So this is the we can say mechanism of advancing monsoon. So once again, advancing monsoon we find between the month of June and July, and the wind direction starts from sea to land, and most of the shower used to take place this time because wind carries huge amount of moisture. Now let us discuss towards the retreating monsoon. So children, this retreating monsoon, what happened during the journey of advancing monsoon, the left amount of wind, whatever amount of wind is left, it starts moving once again back towards the sea. So the movement of the wind will be from land to sea. And here in advancing movement, we saw advancing monsoon, the movement of the wind was from sea to land. And here in retreating monsoon, the direction of wind will be opposite. Now wind has less amount of moisture over here, and they are going back once again to carry the moisture from the sea. So they are moving back. But while moving back also, they used to get struck with the eastern Ghat of Indian land, and then they shower in the month of, you can say, October or November. So that is called as your duration of retreating monsoon. So here you might have observed during the month of November or December, you might have observed showering. Shower is taking place in these areas, which makes us sometimes surprised, because most of us in the northern plain we find rainfall during the month of June, July. So this is how. Now what happens? Another difference is that here the moisture, the wind which are blowing from land to sea, they have very less amount of moisture, and we can say these are dry winds. So second point, we got the difference between advancing and retreating monsoon, that in retreating monsoon the direction of wind from land to sea and the amount of moisture remains very less. That's why these are dry winds. And the duration of retreating monsoon, we can start from here, 1st October, then 10th October, and it ends up till November, 1st November. So these are the duration. So this is the duration of retreating monsoon. So let us wind up once again. Here in advancing monsoon, you will write wind blows from sea to land. Here you can write wind blows from land to sea. And one more point, that shower will be very less, rainfall will be very less in the retreating monsoon. Now here we can write most of the rain falls during this process. Here you will write less amount of rainfall takes place. And here you can mention winds carry large amount of moisture. Whereas wind in this retreating monsoon carries less amount of moisture. And now you can mention the duration. It takes place in between the month of June and July, and it ends up between the month of October to November. So in this way we have differentiated the retreating monsoon and advancing monsoon.
Children, let us know more about mango shower. Mango shower are the pre-monsoon shower in the Indian states of Karnataka and Kerala that helps in ripening of mango. Whereas in the month of April, in the summer shower, due to the result of thunderstorm in West Bengal, it is called as the Kal Baisakhi in their normal and local language. So in this way we understood the theme of mango shower and Kal Baisakhi.
This is the end of of the chapter, chapter 4 in geography. Now soon meet you with a new chapter in next video. Till then, stay tuned, stay happy.
Children, it's time to do some questionnaire. Number 1, which is the coldest month in the northern part of India? January and February, November and December, December and January, or September and October? Second question is, during cold weather season, which wind prevails over the country? Monsoon wind, westerly winds, northeast trading winds, northwest trade wind. Last question is, which area receives the highest rainfall in India? Mausami Raman, Meghalaya, Nasik, or Chennai? Answer all these questions in comment. Thank you for watching.